Hey guys, it's gonna be part 6 here. I got my coffee here, ready to go. Let's go ahead and zoom in and show you what we're gonna be working on today. So, we're gonna be working on the Fore Deckhouse. I think that's what this part is right here. It's the part that goes underneath our actual bridge. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these pieces all cut out. Now this piece right here is gonna get cut off because that's we got photo etch for that, but we can get everything else together. So I'm gonna start cutting that. Take a look here really quick at the photo etch, and you can see right here that's the part we're going to be replacing on the actual photo etch. So let me get that going. Alright, so we've got all the parts and pieces over here. There's still a couple of pieces that go on the around the bridge right there, so we got to do those. I've got the two sides right here, but you can see we're going to be getting rid of all of this stuff right here. So zoom in a little bit more. That's as far as I'm zooming. So there you go. We'll get rid of that stuff. Got a little bit of filing, I should say, well, filing and sanding to do. Let me find my knife here. There's just a little bit of flash right here. So let me get rid of that. It's only on the one side. And so we've got these two stairways here, though. You can see those two are actually going to get replaced with photo etch, so I got to chop them off. So let's do that right now. Gotta kind of be careful here because I don't want to cut too. I don't want to cut into the actual, wall here, but hopefully that doesn't go flying into my coffee. I didn't hear it plop, so I think we're good. And oh, it's stuck on there. There it is. Let's see if I can't get this a little bit closer. Get some of this off, and then we'll scrape the rest off with a knife. That got real nice and close. I'm gonna have to get the rest with the X-Acto here. That's always fun. I'm gonna be careful not to chop my fingers off here, so, and not to go too deep. But that's basically what I'll do, is just come in here and scrape all that off, get that nice and flattened. We'll do a little sanding on it, and then we can get these pieces together. I'm going to leave this on for right now. We'll chop that off after the fact. Alright, I've been shaving away and then started filing away, and you can see I've got this side pretty well done. I've just been using the actual file. Let me get to work on this side right here, and then we'll finish it up with a little bit of the finer sanding sticks. Make sure I'm staying kind of flat here, because we are kind of sanding the entire thing a little bit. Just want to make sure I don't take any of the detail off right there. Not that there's any detail there, I just don't want to hit the corner of it. Alright, that's good. So let's see here. Now this holds the mast right here, so it kind of comes out a little bit. So we can just kind of make sure we don't cut into that or sand that. That looks pretty good. I'm just gonna keep going over it here until like I'm gonna get rid of most of the marks from the file here. And we're gonna have photo etch stairs that are right there, so you know we don't have to be absolutely perfect. There's just a little bit of hint right there. You're not gonna be able to see it once we put the photo etch stairs coming you know, over the top of it right there. Alright, I'll get a little bit of finer sanding sticks here. And just get that all smoothed out. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, let me get my glasses off here so we can actually see what's happening. So there's our two stairs we chopped off. And these will go together like so. We'll just have to make sure that's nice and flat, which it is. Am I doing it the wrong way? Yep, I think I was. Yeah, this has got a little lip right there where the walkway where the deck goes. So get the right one on the right side here. It's a little bit raised right there. And then we've got a little flat piece right here that's going to go in between the two. I wonder if I should just glue these first. No, that wouldn't work. Or maybe glue this one in here in place. You can see how it kind of raises up. There we go. Come on. See how it's not flush with that side. There's a little lip right there that the deck sits on. So maybe I'll put this one in first. And then we'll get the other two installed. Okay, I managed to get these all together. They're not the greatest of fit because you're kind of trying to make sure that you don't have a seam right here on either side. So you got to kind of push. You got to push the end piece in, but then you end up kind of spreading the two sides apart, and you get a little bit of seam right down here. But I think I'm more concerned with that seam here. We'll obviously do a little bit of sanding there, but I don't know, it looks all right. So now we've got the two, what are they called? I don't know. Well, anyway, little pieces that are along the deck here, and they seem to fit really nice right there. I still got to sand off the sprue connections right there. So let's see. Grab my favorite file here. There's two. I think there's two of them. One right there, and one right there. This is a triangular file. those two off. Let me get the other one. And the deck kind of steps up, so it runs along here and then steps up right there. So you want to make sure you don't file too far down. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and get these two on. We'll start with this one here. Nope, this one. Like I said, these fit in pretty nicely right here. Just seeing if I need to do any sort of sanding while I got this thing freed up and available here. Get a little bit harsher grit here on this one. And that looks good. Just a little bit of a point right there. I could knock that down a little bit. All right. Let's get these two on. Ooh, there's a lot of glue there. Eesh. At least this is the underside, so got a little bit of glue that poured down there. But like I said, it's actually the underside right here. This is the top. Alright, that looks good. Just make sure the connection point right there is good. Alright, now we can get the other side done, and then we'll start on, I think, some photo etch, but we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking a bunch of these doors off again. Yeah. Fiddly little things here. Hopefully my head's not in the way again. Make sure it's even and symmetrical and all that. Alright, and then the bridge will go up on here, like so. But we're not gonna put that together yet. We gotta chop these pieces off. And like I said, we'll be doing our doors here. Looks like we got a ladder, 2 doors. So this is getting chopped off. 2 more doors over there and another ladder, so more photo etch to go here. So just taking a look at this really quick, here's the photo etch instructions, and I just realized, remember how I said I think we had a second door up on the bridge over on the other side there? The good thing is, just looking at the photo etch here, I gotta talk. For the doors on the Fore deck here, you have 2 options. So you have an open or a closed one, so you actually get both. So actually, since we're going to be doing closed, because there's no way I'm cutting out the actual doorways here, that's a little bit too tedious for me. We're going to be doing closed doors. We can probably use one of these extra doors then for the doorway that goes, let's see if we can get this on focus right there. You can see we got the door with the hatch right there, and there's a door right next to it right there, so we'll put one over there with one of the extra parts. Alright guys, so I did get I'll move this out of the way. I did get I get this all put together, and I did get most of the doors scraped off, and the ladders on either side here. So there's a ladder kind of underneath the I guess gun little platform there on either side, and another one right there. And then I was taking a look at the doors. So there's a door here, there's a door there, door here, door there. And took a look at the reference pictures. Now the doors that I have here are, or the ones that the instructions call out, are these two. And they're basically, they have little hinges, was what I was gonna say. They have a hinge there, and I was taking a look at the reference photo, and the doors hinge on the forward of the deck there. So the doors open to the forward. So that's why we got two of these sets here, and you can do them either open or closed. So I'm gonna go, I think that means I kind of got double the doors that I actually need, I think. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the, we're gonna do closed doors. So I'm gonna cut out 4 doors, get them glued in, and then we'll kind of put all our pieces together a little bit, because it's just sort of test fitting stuff. And I'm still not sure how to cut these off. It's almost, I guess I should have cut them before I started gluing them. Maybe would have even been better, because you got to cut them right down this seam here. And I guess you could scribe it and whatnot, because the photo etch part that goes there is these two. And you can see they include the sort of side doorway right there. Or I was thinking what I could do is just cut right there, leaving the plastic portion of the door, and then there is a bend right there, so you could easily cut that and just use that side railing, just replace that, because the whole point of the photo etch right there is that it's got the little standoffs on the bottom that go, let's see here, go along the deck, and that's, yeah, that is the big benefit to the photo etch right there, is those little standoffs. So when it's sitting on the deck, you've got the little holes there for the water to drain through, whereas the plastic piece is just pretty much solid, and they're sort of just molded in there, which is what I might do, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the doors cut off, get them glued on, and then we'll do a test fit of everything, and I'll show you what it's looking like. Okay, so got the doors on, and there's 2 of the floor for the sort of gun platforms right here. I've got one of them in. I'll get the second one in here. They're a little fiddly. So let me spin this around. And hopefully get that right there in the center. Make sure you got some light there to see. Yeah. There we go. They only fit in one way. And if you have any of the little nubs from the photo etch, it's a tight fit right here. So the nub kind of scrapes against the wall right there, so you got to kind of push down to sort of bend it out of the way. Alright, I think that looks good. Make sure it's seated all the way down into the super glue. Okay. And like I said, we've got our doors in there now, and our floors. And I'm still deciding on that, but let's go ahead and yeah, let's just go ahead and put it all together, see what it looks like. we've got the ship here, and then this is gonna fit in here like so. It's a very nice fit too, even just for the plastic parts. So you can see it, even these things fit nice and flush right there. But again, these will be replaced at least up until right here. This whole part will be photo etch. And then our bridge goes on top of there. And it's a little loose right there. And I'm not going to put the radar turn out there because I don't want to drop it. But as you can see, we're starting to look like a ship, finally. Looking nice. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep fiddling with these two side whatever rails here and figure out how I want to cut them. And that'll be probably the next episode. We'll keep fiddling with that. I'll call this episode, what is it? We're on episode 6. So we're making progress. At least we can start kind of test fitting things and seeing that it is starting to look like a destroyer. Alright guys, till next time, take care. Have a good one.